What's up, y'all? As you know, I've already started my journey with being on a GLP-1. And if you're a part of the Becoming Circle community on Patreon, then you already know week 1 was very successful, and I'm going into week 2. But I wanted to come on here and discuss some things that I consider myths of being on a GLP-1 and the things that I have learned to be facts or things that I have experienced on being on a GLP-1. So the first thing that I've heard is that you regain the weight back immediately after you stop your GLP-1. I don't think that's true. I think it depends on what you're doing while you're on it. I think it depends on the habits you're creating and gaining or not creating and gaining when being on a GLP-1. I know that you do have to eat a certain way. And if you're not properly just learning the way you want to eat, and like for me, I put myself on a 1400 calorie intake, not because I have to be on it with the GLP, not because my doctor said that. That's just something I'm doing because that's what I want to. I feel like that's helping me learn how to eat correctly, eat my portion size, and helping me get rid of that negative relationship that I have with food. And helping me learn how to fuel my body and eat to fuel my body and not my emotions. So I feel like if you're not taking it serious and you're not actually trying to change your lifestyle, actually trying to change your habits, then I do think that you're going to regain your weight back because you're going to go back to eating exactly how you want to eat. Remember, the GLP-1 is an appetite suppressant. So once you stop the GLP-1, then your appetite is going to come back. And if you haven't gained those healthy habits or haven't gained those disciplined habits that you need to keep the weight off, then yes, you will regain it. But if you do what you got to do and actually learn it and change your lifestyle, because again, losing weight is a lifestyle, regardless of how you lose your weight, whether you're doing it naturally, whether you get on the table, whether you do a GLP-1, it's a lifestyle. And if you're not changing your lifestyle, the weight will definitely come back either way. Another thing I don't like hearing, or that I won't even say that I don't like hearing, that I hear a lot is taking a GLP-1 is cheating. And I don't necessarily think that it's cheating because um you never know people's health conditions, you never know what people struggle with, you never know what's going on behind the scenes. So just because you think that, oh, you're taking this shot that is going to help you lose weight or that's going to make you lose weight, it doesn't make you lose weight, it helps you lose weight. Okay, let's start with that, excuse me. It helps you lose weight. It's not a do it for you, it's an aid. So if you're not doing what you got to do while on a medication, you're not going to see any weight loss, or you're not going to see the weight loss at the rate that you want to. Because for me, I'm not going to lie, I lost 7 pounds this week. So when I first started on my GLP-1, I was 330 pounds. I am now 322. So I lost about 7 pounds this week not because I'm on the GLP-1. Well, yes, I am on the GLP-1 and it's helping suppress my appetite, but because I'm eating healthy, I'm eating fiber, low calorie foods, fiber rich foods. I'm eating and snacking healthier now. I'm not snacking all day like I used to. I'm not just eating greasy processed protein. Well, I am eating protein, but I'm not eating processed greasy foods, fast food anymore. Like I cut all of that out. On top of sticking to my 1400 calorie intake. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's not cheating because I still have to do work on my side. Cheating would be if I took this and then it just did it for me and then it was forever off. I still have to do stuff on my side to help the GLP-1. You see what I'm saying? It's not just take the GLP-1, then you go on about your day and keep eating the way you want to eat and keep doing it the way you want to do. That's not how it works. So it's not cheating. In my opinion, it's not cheating. The third thing that should have probably been number one is that taking the GLP-1 is for only people with type 2 diabetes. That is the biggest myth out there on that because certain GLP-1s have already been FDA approved for weight loss. You see what I'm saying? So people that struggle with obesity, as far as it could be a metabolic thing that's having them struggle with obesity. It could be PCOS, like my case. It's PCOS that makes me struggle with my obesity on top of my negative relationship with food. So it's not just for people with type 2 diabetes. Now, some GLP-1s are just for people diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and it's hard to get the insurance to approve it for anything else other than that. But FDA has approved some GLP-1s, okay, for weight loss. So get that out of y'all heads and stop trying to attack people that are taking GLP-1s for weight loss for taking it for weight loss and saying, oh, it's going to be a shortage for the people that really need it. No, you don't know what that person is going through on why they need it for weight loss. The last thing I heard on a myth that I heard was that GLP-1s cause severe muscle loss. No, it don't just cause muscle loss. You don't just give the shot or give yourself the shot or take it and then it causes muscle loss. Again, it goes back to you doing things that you have to do properly. It's an age. So if you're not working out, okay, if you're not working out properly, if you're not eating properly and eating things that build muscles and working out to help build that muscle, then yes, you're gonna lose your muscle. You're gonna have muscle loss. But you can do that naturally. You see what I'm saying? People that naturally lose weight, people that go on a table, people that do whatever you do to lose your weight, you can still have muscle loss if you're not building that muscle and putting the nutrients in your body to help build that muscle. And these are things that I've experienced already being on a GLP-1. And so it's not, you don't have to take my advice. You don't have to take my opinion on it, I should say, because everybody experiences different things on different medications, right? Everybody experiences different things and everybody bodies react differently to GLP-1s. I'm just expressing and sharing my journey on a GLP-1. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And again, subscribe to my channel if this is something that interests you. And if you've always struggled with weight loss, or if you just want to see my journey and see how I am doing on it, make sure you do join the Patreon community, Becoming Circle on Patreon. And thank you for joining.